part is? Dorm life doesn't have to be depressing. So all week on HGTV Handmade, I am taking over this dorm room and I'm going to show you how to take it from drab to fab. So tune in every day this week to see all kinds of dorm life tips and hacks. I think we can all agree that yoga mats fall more on the functional side of things rather than attractive. So today I'm going to show you how to make one that pulls double duty. It's a beautiful chic floor mat or the perfect spot for a post-study stretch. Here's what you'll need if you want to make your own. A solid color yoga mat, gold paint pens, waterproof sealer, and painting tape. Okay, our first stop. Toot toot. All right, the first step is to plot out our design. I recommend keeping it to straight, simple lines, but you can still get decorative by changing up the angles. Make sure to smooth the tape in place so that the paint won't bleed under the edges. I'm eyeballing this, trying to space the tape about a tape's width apart from the previous piece. Changing the direction of the lines gives a lot of visual interest and makes a really modern pattern that's very easy to make. All right, once your pattern is taped off, grab your paint pen and start painting. Now you may be wondering why I chose a paint pen for this project. And I actually tested a bunch of different paints and different materials on the yoga mat and found that the paint pen gave the crispest line when you took the tape off and also gave the most saturated, solid color return so that you only had to give it one coat. And I find it works best to kind of flood the mat with the paint and then carefully fill it in. If you're too rough with the mat, you might tear a hole in it. So I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a labor-intensive project, but it's the perfect thing to do with your roommate. Get some snacks, put a movie on, and in the end, you'll have a beautiful rug for your room. All right, home stretch. Okay, we're done. All right, once your gold paint has dried completely, we can take off the tape. Oh, that's so satisfying. Now, if you use a very inexpensive yoga mat like I am, some may get peeled off on the tape. Have no fear, we're going to seal the whole thing, so that will not be a problem. Okay, the tape is off, our design is in place and looks fantastic. Last step is to give it a coat of waterproof sealer. This will both protect your design and keep the gold from rubbing off on your skin if you do some stretching on the yoga mat. The sealer may darken the gold color at first, but don't stress. It'll look great in the end. I'm gonna let that dry and then it's ready for the floor.